Hey there, guys. It's Zach again with 1918 British Air Force. Happy Mother's Day. Sorry I didn't have a video out yesterday, but I was hanging out with my friend Nathan, who was a really good friend of mine during high school years. And that was good. It was good to do something outside of the house. I don't know how I just did that, but it was sweet. Um, Crazy, crazy headphone. Anyways, uh, happy Mother's Day. If there's any mamas in the crowd, shout out to you. Hang out with your babies today and do something cool. Um, Anyways, I wanted to cover a couple things today about being inspired and facing your fears and stuff like that, because it's one of those things that I'm on my way to be doing. Uh, you can't become a superhero unless you become a man first, is what I kind of decided that is my motto today. um, so, firstly, I want to talk about the Griffin family and who they are. Nate Griffin is one of my friends. We were introduced through a mutual friend a long time ago in like eighth grade or something like that, something crazy. But we have always been pretty good friends, and we've always enjoyed each other's company. And I got pretty close to his family when I was going over there on like a weekly basis and stuff like that. But this is the first time I've seen him in like a year and a half. Actually, more like 2 years. I've seen, and they're all having a family get together at his brother's house, um, throwing a pre Mother's Day barbecue. So I got to see all them and stuff like that. But this is where the inspired part comes. Nate's brother is a airplane designer, and I don't want to do anything like that. He's very artistic, and his lighting effects are fantastic. The plane looks actually 3D, and he's not using a 3D program. It's really cool. But what really inspired me is he's doing something he absolutely adores. He's designing planes and people are building them. It's so I can just only imagine how gratifying that is. And it was just cool to see someone do something they love, and the amount of gratitude that he had when I was just stoked on seeing it, the amount of gratitude in his eyes, like I almost moved him to tears. It was it was moving for me and showed that yeah, it's hard to do what you want, and it's so easy just to slip into something that's really not you, and it's so easy to slip into um, the mundane. But if you have passion for something, you just have to go after it, and that's what he said to me. We talked about it and talked about getting your ideas from here to here, yeah, right? You know what I mean? Getting them from your head to a medium, right? And I think this is where the Zlogs help me because I can say what's on my mind. It's been something I've really been missing, the Z-Logs. I know I have a shitty camera and blah 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 blah, but and I would like to be doing video game stuff, but it's just not in the cards right now. But once I man up, once things get figured out, I can do it again. I can pursue that, and you know what? Well, I was talking about infinite potential and finding out things that are different about you the last video, and it's true. I keep finding that out every day, and we're all capable of that. We can all do everything we've ever wanted, even if it's in a limited capacity, as long as you go after it instead of being afraid to go after it, being afraid to fail. It's it's fine. Just go do it. Just do it, says Grant Morrison. The disinfocon is what I'm actually talking about. I just drilled all over myself, and I have like a very nice little shadow stash going on right now in the picture. Um, but that's one thing, and then another thing is my mom and I had a talk today about growing up and basically just becoming a man and accepting your follies and accepting picking yourself up and stuff like that. I ran away from my problems. I ran away from a lot of things after Seattle, and I'm gonna have to face them while I'm here, and I'm going to do that. Dust myself off finally, get back on the horse and all that. I am gonna finish out my season of growing in Medford. So I would have to say after this month, you guys won't see me until maybe October again. But I'm gonna try to keep out fairly constant uh, media and try to keep talking to you guys. But it was one of those talks that I really needed like to have, and it was good, and it was it was hard to have it and hard to face my mother after running away from her basically for a year and a half, and it was good. And I'm glad it was on Mother's Day because I think that she's happy to see me as a growing, going from boy to man, and hopefully from man to superhero is what I'm hoping. We all want to be superheroes. Let's face it. I really want to be one. I don't think I can ever obtain that, but I'm gonna try my damnedest. Um, so that's what I learned in the last 2 days. Is if you're inspired to do something, just do it. Just I I say that my biggest problem with my comic book writing is the fact that I don't know how to draw. And the problem is trying to figure out how I want my layout. So I'm gonna start working on that. Get a sketchbook and just draw whenever my free time is, and then just keep writing. And maybe something will come out of that. And if it doesn't, that's fine. I'll just keep trying. That's all you can do is try your hardest. It's this is all this is all stuff that you hear when you're like 10 years old, right? But it's so true. It's That's the only thing you can do is try and fail in a uh, what was it? Fail in a productive manner. Like fail and immediately pick yourself back up, not wait 7 months. But yeah, I hope you guys get what I'm talking about, and I know this is putting a uh, putting on a very personal face to you guys because it is. Uh, and this is my outlet. This is my therapy session, and I'm glad to have it. I was hoping my little brother would walk in here and I'd introduce you guys, but I don't think that's gonna happen. He's busy eating and watching stuff. I think I'll do a video with him sometime. Maybe try to on this shitty little laptop try to do a like let's play with him. That'd be fun. I think that'd be a lot of fun actually. Um, Excuse me. I'm sorry. I was waiting for that. I can't burp anymore, by the way, which is really gay. I don't know. I don't know why that happened, but whatever. Um, so yeah, the moral of the story for this episode of the Zlog is just when you're inspired, just go after it and don't be afraid to fail, because I think that's my biggest fear is my fear of failure. And failure isn't a bad thing. It never has been. It's the learning tool that we have as a species. So go out there and fail, and it's fine. Just pick yourself up afterwards. Is the other part of that. It's fail in a graceful manner. Ugh. I am so full. My mom made me eat grilled cheese with ham on it. And fries, so good. Ah. I know I'm being all sappy today. Uh, at least I didn't start crying. I've done enough of that today. But anyways, this has been Zach with 1918 British Air Force. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, dance. I don't really give a fuck as long as you guys enjoyed the video. Now this is the part where I say goodbye. So goodbye. There we go.